Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another video. We're going to be taking a look at a first impression, or no, not a first impression, but a first impression of SKYE, which is a game that's come out for Steam very recently. It's a free to play one, or free in general. I don't believe there's any way of monetizing it. I haven't seen, I don't think there's like a donate or anything button on there. So yeah, quite interesting to see. I'll put a link to the Steam page in the description. Unfortunately, I have already filmed this video, but I had a blue screen of death for some reason, a bit of a random one. And the one thing that happens when you're recording videos is if you record them in MP4 like most people do, then you will lose the video upon any sort of crashes or what have you. So that's what's happened to me. Basically, it's a flight simulator. It's a bit like, it's very akin to, you know, a walking simulator, for example. And it is loosely based on the Scottish Hebrides. Never been there myself, so I part of the work myself. But yeah, if you have, then you may well see some similarities. Obviously, it's got quite a unique art style. I imagine that it doesn't take a whole lot of resources in order to be able to run, which is nice. You know, it's nice that it has the it's gone for something a bit more stylized as opposed to realistic. And you know, we've also got yeah, the fact that it should be pretty accessible for everyone to be able to play. From a personal point of view, I'm trying to get that bloody compass, hourglass. What am I about? Telescope. So yeah, there are collectibles to find. There's, I believe there's races, I think it says in the description as well, and like a main storyline type of thing. But obviously, it's just designed for you to be able to just fly around, really, and enjoy the music and the scenery. I totally lost where I was going. But yeah, apparently there's races that you can do, or like time trials, I guess, rather than races. There's also... So I have tried to destroy my plane. I don't think it's possible. You do get set on fire though, but no, there's no chance of like you quote unquote dying, I guess, even if you ram your ship into the plane into the ground. So that's worth bearing in mind. I was doing the main story before I crashed. I'm not sure where it's saved, but yeah, just have a nice little fly around. The idea is you can land obviously anywhere on the water. You've got one of these water planes. But I've not perfected the landing yet, if you haven't already could tell. For me, like, the best way so far seems to be to just ram your ship into the water until it stops. I'm sure there's a more elegant way of doing it. So the thing, really, that... I'm trying to remember what I said in my first take of this video. But I suppose the first experience I had with a game like this would be Flowers, or Flower, for the PlayStation 3. Where you're like a gust of wind and you're blowing petals, and as you know, the petals follow your wind trail, and as you blow through more flowers, more petals come off, and it extends your wind trail. And once you've done like a different section, you know, it'll blossom up, and then poof, and you've cleared that part of the map effectively, and you made it all nice and flowery, and you know, just like a nice atmospheric kind of experience to have, you know, which is totally different to a lot of the other stuff that maybe we talk about on games, you know, quite often. A lot of it's very sort of action-packed and shooting, or guns, or, you know, all those sort of stuff, and it's just not suitable for everyone. And I think that's, you know, why it's so nice to see stuff like this that comes up, where you can see the amount of effort and forethought that's gone into it. I mean, even just like down to the menus and stuff, the graphical settings, and the fact that I'm able to play this very comfortably on the ultra wide, and it's not stretched or anything like that. It is literally running at this aspect ratio. You know, all that stuff obviously are things that I would pick up, but it's all very noticeable, and for me it's satisfying to see. I'm just seeing if we've got anything on the map to go and do. I don't know how we get our quest up, to be fair. Oh, progress. Oh, that's just my bits. Oh, I've not ruined it, have I, I'm not sure if I've inadvertently messed up the game by crashing. Maybe I have. Tell you what we'll do, because obviously you're going to want to see a little bit of the gameplay, or not gameplay, quest, I suppose, as such. We'll start a new game. Just basically runs you through a very, very simple tutorial. There's no, like, any sort of emphasis on the mechanics of the plane or anything like that. So, you know, if you fly straight up, you don't get any engine cutout or what have you. And obviously, you know, it's obviously just to provide you a more streamlined, well-serviced attempt at trying to fly a plane. So basically, this guy's saying, you know, I need some parts for my. I should have let it roll out actually. I need some parts for my plane. Can you come over and help me go? So the first bit is actually literally just about flying around. So just so you can get to grips with the controls, you know, move around a bit, explore the 3 dimensions that you're offered. There we go. So I think last time I flew out to this island over here. Oh, I'm going to get that while I'm over here. You can move around with your mouse. You get a little bit of, you know, wiggle room, so to speak. But you know, it's clearly sort of designed with controller in mind, because literally I'm only using WASD for most of this. But yeah, I mean, the point I was alluding to before we started the new game was more just, you know, you can tell a lot of care has been taken in this, and while obviously it won't be for everyone, there'll be a lot of people look at that and go, ah, it's cool, or like me, you know, we'll play it for pretty much maybe only this 20 minutes. But, you know, definitely have an appreciation that, you know, there's a good amount of people that will find this very enjoyable and relaxing, the sort of thing that they'd be into. Oh, where am I going? I went past it, didn't I? Oh no, it's here. See what I mean? Just ram your ship into the water. It stops a bit better that way. So, okay, I got to go and pick up some bits now, I think. So the game hasn't. Oh wow, don't know what happened there. The game's not overcomplicated anything. You know, all the bits you've got to pick up. People have suspended in balloons over their house for you, which makes it quite easy. But and as you can't land on ground either, so there's no way of going and doing that. Imagine how effective an aeroplane delivery service would be if it didn't have to land. Just keep going. So I think we'll probably do the next little mission. Which is helping this guy go for it. See what I mean? Even when I like try and bring it down slowly, I still end up bouncing off the water. So I don't know if there's a way to slow down your propellers. There we go. Right, come fly with me. Let's fly away. Go on then, let's go. He gets a cool red plane. There's anything wrong with orange, of course. Fun fact, orange and red used to be the same colour. Or orange was a shade of red previously. Especially over here anyway in the UK. Fun fact for you, I just went through it. Whoops. Yeah, obviously we're not expecting any. Well. Oh no, hit the ground. But I'll show you what I mean if I hit the ground too much. You sort of catch fire a bit, which is not great. But yeah, you don't go down or crash land or lose your progress or anything. So, you know, I think for like kids as well, this would probably be quite good to play around on. Imagine I had loads of hours spent trying to find all these collectibles and doing the time trials and stuff. Oh, now he's caught fire. He didn't even crash. Hold on, I'll save you. But yeah, very satisfying just to fly around in general. So wants me to return and get help. That's as far as I got last time. I haven't noticed the birds before. As you can see, loads of other people flying around in the same airspace. I'm not sure you'd be allowed to get away with that one. but no, it's just a bit of fun. So, okay, I'm going to crash into here. Whoa! Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, I've got to say, I'm absolutely sweltering because today is boiling in the UK. Obviously, someone will watch this in mid-October and go, what are you on about? Yeah, I know, sometimes it gets hot. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'll leave that with you for this. And if it doesn't interest you, feel free to check out the link, give it a download, give it a play. It seems like a very relaxing experience. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit different to maybe the more of the stuff that I'm doing at the minute. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight. I always have previously and do like to highlight this sort of stuff when it comes up. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you guys today. And as always, hope you're all doing well. And I'll see you all very soon on presumably another video. See you next time, guys. Bye for now.